we are back for Series 2. Sun Prairie versus HAPA.
Gangplank.
Yeah, that's a good pick from Investment Planker, who is Sun Prairie's top laner. Between games, maybe.
Okay.
No, we're on there. Okay, we're good. Sorry, there's so much audio issues. And Samira. Interesting. Did they watch the case game?
They watched it. They were like, nuh-uh.
Nope. Please
Not
don't do
playing
that to
against
us.
that.
Katarina's the next ban for HAPA.
Makes sense. Good cat players are
It just
terrifying.
I know, it's insane. Bully Bear, that's also a good ban. I don't know if I've seen HAPA play that much. I think I streamed only one of their games. I know that they're a very aggressive team. They're very good at that game. That's all I really know about them. Of course, all of these players are very good. Belveth is the final ban. What I find very interesting is they didn't ban Investment Planker's signature jam, Aatrox. Yeah.
No.
So Aatrox
Surely.
is going to be let through. They could still first pick it.
Oh, come on, you've got it.
I've watched...
It's in a practice tool practice
Yeah.
before this. Come on, you
I've
gotta
watched
get
Sun
into it.
Prairie play Aatrox 2 or 3 games, I think, and they are crazy on the champion.
Oh, come on.
It's gonna be hard if they let it through, but the last ban is Leona from Sun Prairie.
Oh, steal it.
Yeah, they still can. And even then, they can still try to beat the Aatrox. It's just very hard against this this player.
He's good. Okay, alright, what bad matchups does Aatrox have? I'm trying to think. Okay, well, there's one of them.
Renekton, yeah.
There's the only one,
There's
actually.
the only one that's pretty rough.
Well, if you're a good Aatrox player, that's a very skill-dependent matchup,
Yeah,
actually.
they're gonna lock in Orianna.
They
I wonder
can
if they'll
steal
even go
Aatrox.
Aatrox.
Throw him jungle.
You think they'll still go Aatrox?
Ah, come on. They've gotta, right?
Lilia.
Maybe they'll ban it out.
And they're gonna lock in Hecarim as a response to Lilia. Hecarim Macaulay.
Fast horses.
A very fast horse lineup. I'm surprised they went Macaulay into Ori though. I feel like Orianna is pretty good because
as somebody that plays a fair amount of probably, I hate playing the Orianna.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
think I'd ever willingly subject myself to
Emilio.
it.
I'm
But-
so surprised they didn't pick Aatrox.
No, they didn't. They let it through and everything.
Yeah.
So they're giving him a second chance to ban him.
I honestly wonder if they'll even Aatrox will just be ignored. Because I mean, obviously, I've seen Investment Planker play. He's very good at Aatrox, but he's still a very talented player. He can play anything. Well, it could be Lilia top even. So like.
That wouldn't be terrible in
Yeah.
Or sorry, Renekton.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
MF.
MF ban.
Interesting. Misfortune, I feel like, did get nerfed with the new items.
Yeah, she's like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Jinx is
And
not
Jinx.
whatever though.
Jinx is very good.
much not whatever.
Yeah. So that is a very good ban. Very fair.
Let's see. Do you think they
Nautilus final ban.
surely they ban the Aatrox.
Surely
Come
they
on.
ban the Aatrox or it gets picked. I highly
Something's-
doubt it gets ignored.
There's gotta be an Aatrox
But
in this game.
it could also be like they might just think Renekton is such a bad matchup for Aatrox that they don't even
That's
want to
true.
try to
They
deal
might
with it,
just not
which
bother.
is very fair. You've played a lot of Aatrox,
I
right?
play a lot of,
Yeah.
significant amount of Aatrox.
I have not played him that much.
I haven't played the Renekton matchup that much because nobody plays Renekton in solo queue for some reason.
Caitlyn is going to be the ADC lock-in for Sun Prairie. Jin. I love Jin.
I think it's Jin Lux.
Oh,
Come on,
Jin Lux would be
please.
so cheese. Come on.
Especially into Caitlyn Milio, just who can sustain longer. Oh, they'll have more poke.
Definitely Jin.
Come on, lock in the Lux. She's so good this
Oh,
season.
you know who I want to see more?
What?
Jin Bard.
Jin Bard,
That's
come on.
so fun, man.
Give it to us. I believe in you. Bard isn't that hard.
Maokai. Okay. That's a
alright,
very
going
good
with
pick.
it. Going with the meta. Poppy. Poppy is actually stronger than Renekton.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
that's smart.
Yeah.
pick. I was hoping for an Aatrox.
Yeah, I am so surprised Aatrox was completely ignored.
That is wild.
I
No
have
ban,
not-
no pick.
I have not really looked at these players like solo queue games. But I know for a fact Investment Planker, who is the top laner for Sun Prairie, does play a significant amount of Aatrox. But still, Poppy is a very good pick for this game. Akali, Renekton, even Hecarim with his ult, and Maokai with the little dash forward. I don't remember what it's called.
Maokai ult plus Jhin ult is huge.
Yeah. So Poppy is a very good last pick, but both teams have very good team fighting. So yeah, I don't really know who to pick.
This Akali's gonna be miserable. Though.
Yeah,
I can tell you
this
that for
Akali
one thing for sure. Not gonna have a fun time.
Against the Orianna, because Orianna can use her ball while she's in the smoke. And then Poppy just stops half of Akali's abilities. It's like...
It's her E.
Yeah.
All of her E, all of her ult. If she builds Hex Tech, it'll stop that.
Yeah.
Not a great Akali, but if she can assassinate bot lane, she can get fed. So
yeah, for sure. Alright. We are going to do the transition now for the 3 minutes of the like stream delay, whatever. And yeah.
Two favorite Cheeseland commentators.
that was bad. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, he's got the DRX Caitlyn skin. I love that one.
I love the DRX Caitlyn
got
skin,
it. I
but
think
yeah.
It's the best, to be honest.
Okay, I need to move these around. It bothers me so much that this happens.
Like, get some clarity.
I think it's like that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. So it is Poppy top. I think I've seen this before.
It's Toppy, bro.
Poppy.
Toppy is it's really
it's
strong.
It's just so annoying, bro. I hate playing top lane against Poppy. It's like the only top lane I really play is Gnar, and it's just so annoying.
Yeah. Poppy's really good in Gnar. This is going to be a very, very different early game to what we saw in the other series. With everybody playing safe. We don't have 4 kills level 1. Yay!
Yeah,
see here.
the last series was very crazy.
That was a crazy one. I'm expecting a little bit of slower playing in this one, just based on the vibe of the first minute and 10 seconds here.
For sure. Something else I would like to mention is, between series, we're at a gaming lounge right now in our city, and there's currently an event going on in like a couple rooms over, so there might be a little bit of background noise. It shouldn't be that bad, but apologies if there is anything that's disruptive. It should be fine though. But yeah, we're gonna see. Lilia's not getting a leash. Botland just wants to hit level 2 first.
Makes sense, especially the Maokai Jhin. So much early damage there. Gemini did opt for the pink chroma here. That does give you a bonus.
Yeah, pink chromas are always the best. I like the green chromas though.
Makes you look cool. Green ones are good too.
Yeah, Oriana's just abusing the passive.
I think you can tell a lot about a player by what skin they pick.
Honestly,
like,
yeah.
Poppy player, you know, he's got no skin. He's serious.
Yeah.
He's
I don't
ready
like
to win.
Like honestly, I don't think anybody likes playing Poppy at all. I think they just play her because she's really good.
She's really well. She's easy and she's not easy, but she's uncomplicated and
Very good.
Very strong right now.
Yeah. But we'll see. Akali's looking to maybe run down the Orianna a little bit. She doesn't have
pressure on her.
Right, just hit the ball into Akali, but misses the W.
I do think that this top lane matchup is going to be very strange.
Yeah. I feel like Poppy wins though, because we're not going to
I think, yes. If Poppy times her abilities correctly.
Does it 3 first. That's a lot of damage.
Very good for him. We do have a gank
Yeah, I can bring
mid.
him for a level 3 gank.
Trying to get this Akali some farm.
Lilia was there though, so they did not win tower dive, but still might force Orianna to back. Honestly, this Orianna just isn't scared. It's like, I have flash, I have my E, fight me.
Control mage advantage, and
Right.
she has Lily's topside finishing up her camp, so she'll be mid very soon if she wants to gank.
Yeah, Orianna's just gonna opt for the back. Might have enough for like Lost Chapter or something, or just here. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
3 minutes here is gonna be
It's
very helpful later.
Yeah. Something I do want to talk about is the ADC matchup. I'm the resident ADC player of us two. I've played so much ADC. I really like Caitlyn in a Jhin, and a lot of people think the other way. I think Caitlyn just like she can dodge Jhin W with her E. She can do a lot of damage and outrange Jhin, so he can't even force shot while she gets damage. So I just feel like the bot lane matchup does favor the Caitlyn, even though she is with Emilio, who just wants to protect her, so she doesn't have much damage. I feel like the bot lane matchup does favor Sun Prairie.
Something I do want to point out with Caitlyn though is a lot of times people think of her as just kind of like a super safe, like.
Ooh, top lane.
Oh.
A lot of damage out on the Renekton.
Whoa.
He's gonna force it back.
As I was saying though, Caitlyn's one of those champs that I don't know if people really think of as like a super challenging, like crazy mechanics one, but playing Caitlyn very well is not an easy feat.
Yeah,
It takes a lot of micro.
A lot of Caitlyn, and if you can combo your headshots with your trap, your net, and just your passive, you can do a lot of damage. Akali's gonna try to go in on the Orianna. Pops the W almost
Ball's
instantly.
already out.
Orianna does a lot of damage, but Akali does get the electrocute proc.
Good net from Caitlyn, but it is Maokai.
It does get the headshot, but does almost no damage. Headshotting a tree typically doesn't do that much.
Not quite sure where the head is on a tree.
Maybe like at the top where there's like a lot of branches.
Like
Yeah, the very peak.
probably the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Drake's up. Akali's having a terrible time, as is usually the case with Akali into control mages.
Ooh.
Decides to go in.
Orianna might just auto her down.
Probably
Yeah,
gonna
gets the
die,
first blood. Hecarim is gonna get the trade.
Payback is
Orianna doesn't even want to flash.
no.
I just
not
realized,
really.
yeah, I'm dead. Just kill me. But
I think
that is
that's
still good. It's an Amp Tome for the
That's mark of
Ori.
a good control mage player. She understands what was happening. She knew she was getting ganked, and she said, "Hey, I'm probably gonna get caught out if I try and run and flash, so I might as well get this first blood."
Yeah, right. Poppy is ahead of the Renekton,
That's
as
the power of
expected.
the Poppy. She can just shut down his engage.
Yeah. Renekton does go in. Gets a lot of damage. I forgot about Renekton healing. Renekton healing, that's a big part of his kit. It does a lot. And Caitlyn does get hit with the Jin W. Boom, Maokai's gonna go in and push her back. Jin is exhausted. Maokai's taking a lot of damage though. Caitlyn's just doing so much. With her spacing, this Caitlyn is very, very good.
This is a very different bot lane than we saw last one.
And oh my
Kali's
goodness,
down here.
Kali roam. Caitlyn does get caught with a Jin W. He's gonna get pushed back. Will Maokai take another tower shot? No. And Akali will get the blood for blood? Will get the kill onto the Caitlyn because of the roam. That is very helpful for the Akali because her laner did get first blood. She does have alternator.
Orianna some free farm. You have a gank top, but it is.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna trade grubs for Drake. As mid lane, we'll see Orianna's trying to get a little more poke under the Akali, as to be expected. Tries to move, the ball does hit.
This is just a rough spot for the Akali, but I do think they've played it very well, understanding that we need to take secure roams that will guarantee a kill or at least some value, because ganking bot by yourself as mid lane, there's always some inherent risk. Like, what if your bot lane doesn't respond? Well, not so much in a 5-on-5 scenario with comms, but a lot of times there's a lot of inherent risk with fighting bot that maybe, you know, there might be wars in the river, they might see you coming and they'll back up, and then that's just a lot of time wasted. But ganking with the jungler when everything's already cleared out, I think that's a very smart play, as we have to engage the Poppy here, but Renekton healing is too much.
Yeah. Oh, Poppy flashes
Flash
forward.
ults.
Hits the ult.
Lily's on the
Lilia,
way.
she does have ult too. Gonna ult the Renekton.
Ults,
After
he's already
Renekton flashes,
flashed.
Renekton is forced to pop ultimate. Will he live? He will.
He will.
That
Wow.
is
Well
that
played.
is a lot. That's 3 summoner spells. Actually, no,
And an
2.
ult.
Sorry.
There are 2 ults. Poppy ult and Lily ult and Renekton.
And Renekton ult, and then Poppy flash and Renekton flash. So that was still very well played from the side of Sun Prairie. They did get flashes, and Poppy has free farm for a little bit. Renekton does have TP, but still, Poppy can shove and then just back.
I do want to point out that these junglers have been very proactive. It's very nice to see junglers really focusing on trying to get their lanes ahead.
And while still focusing on objectives. Then engage onto the Orianna. Orianna will flash away from the E. Akali does recast, but Orianna does catch her with the ult. Orianna will not be able to get away from this. Akali does so much damage.
No,
the
especially
ball
the ball.
misses. Yeah, she can't do anything. She can try to blast cone away. Ooh,
Oh!
to buy some time.
Well played.
Pinging for assistance. There's nothing Ori can do, really. Hecarim is on the way. But Ori is
Renekton
actually...
might be able to
Orianna's just walking away.
Flash on.
Lilia's there.
be a crazy turn.
Akali does try to go forward. Nothing will happen. Renekton is even rotating down. What is Oriana gonna
Stuck
do here?
between a horse and a hard place
yeah.
here. They decided to give the kill over to Heckram. Figured he's got the best shot at being able to run
Yeah,
it down.
okay. Oriana did try to get executed, but that was still very well played from the Oriana. I thought she was just going to die to the Akali,
She
but
knew she
she
was gonna
bought
die,
a
but-
lot of time, yeah.
That's a lot of time that Akali doesn't get to spend shoving the wave.
And a lot of time from Renekton's lane. Renekton is behind the Poppy. Well, actually not really, but still. I didn't look at CS, but Poppy is playing very well. She has XP advantage.
And I think that's very crucial to have in these kind of shutdown matchups where you're playing Poppy into him, not to solo kill him, but to stop him from killing you and to ensure you have a safe, reliable pick top lane. Looks like we might have an engage.
Poppy
Renekton.
does not have ultimate yet.
No,
Very
not quite
close.
Back up. Renekton does though, so it's gonna be very hard to take him down while he has that. This Jin set up his line of traps to protect them from
Yeah,
this.
it's just revision pretty much. Jin traps are very useless other than proccing the W and getting vision, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
And for Jin jungle, you know.
Yeah,
AP
Jin jungle. Who would ever play that?
Yeah. Alright.
Wow, this is a lot more slow pace of a game.
Yeah.
It's a nice change of pace.
4 kills, 10 minutes into the game.
We had 4 kills like 2 minutes in the game.
Yeah, honestly.
Last time.
Yeah, different playstyles, honestly. I'm excited to see the 3rd place in the final games. Renekton's trying
Going in
to
here
engage.
does get the stun.
Poppy does have
Poppy hits
ult,
with the ult, and that's a solo kill.
Solo bolo from the Poppy.
Wow.
Heckram's going down mid though. Akali ults right into the Oriana. Oriana
Oriana
does
might
get the
get the
ult. Gets the Akali. Oh
Very
shit.
well played from Oriana.
Sorry, my water bottle fell. That was that noise. Well, yeah, very well played from the Oriana. That trade was insane. Getting the ult just to kill the Akali still gives Heckram the kill, but honestly, Heckram getting the kill over Akali is
I'd give that to the Heckram over the Akali any day.
Really?
Akali opting for the Lich Bane requires a little more thinking than going for just a Storm Surge or something.
yeah.
It's nice to see.
Lich Bane has been one of the most broken items since the season.
Oh yeah.
Last January.
God, was it really that long ago?
Yeah,
Whoa.
that
Dude.
changes. What were they called? Mythic items?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They have not been a thing for a while.
Rest in peace, Gore Drinker. Nobody misses you.
very,
The Aatrox play definitely does.
very broken item, but
Yeah.
still, yeah. We'll see mid lane. It's gonna be a little bit of a skirmish. Akali gets hit by the ball. Oriana gets hit by the Q. Gonna try to walk
Might have
away.
a gank here.
Lilia is around mid, but Akali's very close to tower. They're just gonna set up for drag. Infernal drag is up.
What was your favorite mythic?
My favorite mythic. It's still in the game, but probably Trinity Force.
Yeah, that one's cool. I really liked oh my god, Luden's Tempest.
Yeah, of the ones that got removed though, I would probably say Night Harvester. Even though it was
Oh,
not that
yeah.
good, I loved it.
It's funny.
But yeah, here we're gonna see the drag fight. It's just gonna go right over to Sun Prairie.
Jin ults here.
Yeah.
That's a vision.
Second shot lands on Oriana.
Jin bullets do.
Yeah, fourth
missing
shot
health damage,
does
everything's
miss.
full health.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Jin
take
probably
the
just
steal,
trying
though.
to steal, yeah.
I kind of miss mythics, but I'm glad they got rid of like Duskblade.
Duskblade and Gore Drinker.
Dude.
They're very broken items. But still.
Everfrost.
Yep.
Gale Force. Yeah, wow. It's a good thing they got rid of those.
Yeah. It was a very linear type of game, but now it's a lot different, especially the new item changes.
God.
It's like, I really like the new item changes that they've made.
Gotta
The
gank
top lane, yep.
Caught out. Does
Rene-
have the ultimate
Renekton,
available. Might
yeah.
be able to try and
Renekton does get
away.
Lily ulted. Yeah, no, I don't think Renekton will be able to get away. Poppy just flashes.
Crazy healing.
And Heckram is here. Ult's right onto them. I don't know if they're going to be able to do much. Lilia does flash away, but she has the 3 stacks with the movement speed. Heckram is going to get Poppy stun.
Wow, well played by the Poppy.
Yeah,
Getting the angle on
and that
the
was
stun.
a good shutdown for Sun Prairie.
Very well played from Sun Prairie there, staying calm and understanding that just because you're low doesn't mean you don't have damage to put
Yeah.
out. Especially from the Lilia weaving in and out, ensuring Poppy could get that kill.
Yeah. What I find very interesting is we were just talking how the last series of Case versus SHS was very fast paced, but this game has a lot of characters that are quite literally extremely fast-paced.
That's
Like
true.
Akali, Renekton, Hecarim, Lilia, but they're still playing it fairly slow. In bot lane, we're gonna see a flash engage
bot
from
lane.
Maokai. Maokai does ult in right away, and Akali is there, but Poppy does TP in. She's gonna
Beautiful
find the
stun.
Maokai, and Lilia does get the kill on a Maokai. Orianna ults
Giant
the
Orianna
Jhin.
ult.
Caitlyn ult does hit. Lilia does not have ult available, but Jhin is very low.
Well executed.
Jhin does not. No, Jhin doesn't die to burn, but he is very low. In fact, Sun Prairie is just gonna back off. That was a very good play to teleport down from the Poppy. It does give Renekton a little bit of free farm, but it does win the bot lane some kills and gives Sun Prairie the gold advantage. It's been fairly even for most of the game. It still is pretty even.
I was gonna say this is not even an item difference. This is a very
Close game.
and I think that is probably due to this is one of those slow games where it's not necessarily the champions that are making it slow pace, it's the players.
Yeah, and
I
kind
think
of the
that shows
matchup.
a lot of like maturity and knowledge of the
And
game.
patience,
Yeah.
Hecarim
a
is
lot of patience.
is gonna get. Wait, I just realized something.
What?
It's Ocean Soul. Again.
Again?
I think this is the third time it's been Ocean Soul.
Hello?
In game 3, I don't remember what soul it was, but
It was
first.
Hextech,
The
right?
first 2 games were Ocean Soul as top lane. Gonna see a gank coming in from Hecarim. Does miss the ult though.
Yikes!
Gonna keep Poppy safe. Milio does look like he's tempted to rotate up.
Turn out some vision here.
And then
Maybe
down
left
mid.
on here, but Leo's not known for his engage, so
He does have the kickball, which is very annoying, but still, it looks like there's gonna be a lane swap before towers even fall, which I guess is kind of smart.
yeah.
Orianna was struggling against Akali, even if it was a good matchup.
Probably just one of those champions you can't really run out. But it does land the kickball, thankfully.
God, I hate that ability.
It is really
Yeah, it is a very annoying ability. As top lane, we're gonna see
Oh,
Poppy. Renekton
great
tries to go in on a
W.
Poppy. Oh,
Barely.
Renekton lives. That was an insane play from both players.
Renekton's on his way to buy a lottery ticket now after that
Oh,
one.
Poppy? Looks like she's going in.
Oh,
Yeah,
does
it's
try
not gonna try to,
revive,
but
not.
does have Demolish, so she's gonna get the tier 1.
Especially with the
No
grubs.
problem. Yeah,
That is very,
very good from Poppy.
Yeah,
Very
for
well
a
played.
Eclipse, which I think is very smart.
Yeah, I
Trying to stay
did.
on.
I really like that play. It was the turnaround and then the escape. It's just so smart from both players. This game has been very exciting to watch.
Great macro there by Maokai, understanding that he goes in there, that's 2v4.
Yeah, it's
Very
extremely
good
close, man.
mechanics from every
Yeah, I'm so excited for the other games as well. It's just all of these schools have extremely different play styles, and I love it.
It's very interesting. I do like the our last series was interesting because there's 2 hyper aggressive teams, and it's odd because you never really see. Usually, it's somebody decides, "Hey, we're gonna go full all out," and the other team's like, "Let's sit back and scale and then try and survive." But last series, neither of them wanted to take the back seat. They just wanted to full on fight. And they said, "Hey, we're
And going in onto
we
Poppy.
can fight better."
Yeah. This game is very, very interesting. The main thing I've been watching is the top lane matchup.
Yeah, that
Renekton
is
versus Poppy. It's
odd.
very interesting.
One thing I'm excited for,
Right.
is the late. Oh,
TP in from
good
Poppy.
job. Jhin ult. Not quite
Jhin
gonna
ult not
connect.
gonna find
Yikes.
anything. Hecarim does go down. Akali and Maokai are there trying to
One
brawl.
dead
Renekton
croc.
does die. Akali's gonna follow.
Yikes! Beautiful team fighting there from Sun Prairie.
Yeah, Sun Prairie played that extremely well. Jhin has to back up. Ooh, he's not gonna live. Orianna pops the ulti. Akali is stuck on Sun Prairie's side of the map. Sun Prairie doesn't seem interested in pursuing. They just want to take the tier 1, yeah.
Great team fighting there from Sun Prairie. Able to understand that how their comp works and what their roles are in it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's very important when it comes to.
I'm gonna. Oh, goes on a Poppy. They still have minions though. Poppy's not gonna take any tower damage. They do get a lot of tower damage onto the mid tier too. It's very big. There's gonna be 3 backs from Sun Prairie, Lilia, and or also 4 backs actually. Orianna's gonna stay. Lilia probably just wants to farm a little more. Nope, Jay's gonna back too. Sun Prairie is gonna get a lot of items off of this.
You know what's interesting?
Hmm.
Last series was super bot lane focused.
This is
All
more top
about-
lane, at least so far.
And there's 0 kills bot lane. They're just farming and respecting that, hey, I'm playing this champion because I want to team fight.
Yeah.
And they're not really interested in trying to go for 2v2s.
Yeah, last series it was all engaged. Like the first game, it was
There's Camille and
Camille and Nautilus. The first game, I don't remember some of the other supports, but
He was Thresh.
now it's like you can engage, but we're not gonna die, type of thing. So both teams are kind of just farming.
Very
Rift Out does
patient
get dropped.
playstyle.
Top lane, gonna take the tier 1.
Yeah, unfortunate for the Poppy, but she should be
Yeah,
okay.
she'll be fine.
She
Oh,
gets caught out
Maokai
by
gets
the
engaged.
Maokai. Great roam.
Poppy does ult 2 of them back.
We have an engage here.
Millie
Still
was
has the
there.
Big shutdown.
And yeah, Akali does get the shutdown onto Ori bot side.
I think that's the power of the Akalis, even in not ideal matchups. It's just such a. If you understand the champion and how to pilot it, she's such a strong. She's just a strong champion,
Yeah.
especially right now with Blitzbane. Even with Hextech and I think Blitzbane got nerfed a bit ago. She's just a dominant force in 1v1s.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And I think that that's really going to shape how HAPA plays out this game.
For sure. Yeah, this Poppy's been very dominant. The Renekton has been doing good, but Poppy has just been outplaying him.
I think that's kind of the nature of that matchup. It's a very obviously Poppy is in favor in the matchup, but I
Due to
think
the
that
dash, yeah.
Renekton with good team fights can provide a lot of value that sometimes you can't see in a Poppy because of his sustain with his healing and his ult. I think that works for his tank. We might have another kill. The E does land.
Another kill, yeah.
Beautiful
this is
combo
risky for
from
the
the
Orianna to be bot lane. Normally,
Absolutely.
mid is safe for bot lane, but at this point, it's just pretty
Danger
difficult,
everywhere,
man.
especially with
Yeah.
Akali trying to go one-on-one. This Orianna is not having a great time.
Top lane, there's gonna be a fight. Probably
Oh,
does
it's
pop the
does
ult.
wake him up.
Yeah. Okay, gonna get smited.
Might
Lily doesn't
get
have ult
caught here.
available.
Lily's too fast.
Lily does a lot of damage, and
Dodged the
Caitlyn
bowling ball.
gets
Here
the
comes
headshot.
Caitlyn with the
Yeah.
collector.
There you go. There's 2 kills top lane from Sun Prairie. Sun Prairie with about a 1,000 gold advantage, which is interesting because they have 6 kills. But they will be going Baron now. It's only 20 minutes into the game, too. 22 minutes. Very early Baron. Not quite as early as, like, Case, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not, Case would have already had it done.
Case would have already done it, yeah.
One thing I do think is interesting is how Caitlyn is playing, and I think that it shows a lot of knowledge on their character that they understand. She's got bought the collector, she's like, okay, I'm lethality. You can't really be like in there trying to brawl it out so much. It's a lot more of a cleanup crew kind of bot lane.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not gonna get away, and because of her crazy range, they're not gonna get away, and we're going to be able to provide a lot of sustained damage. And I think that provides a lot of value, especially into an Akali and a Jhin, even a Hecarim. I think that's great itemization.
Yeah, Caitlyn, like, I don't know, it's kind of a hard Caitlyn game from what I'm seeing. Like, having champions that can get on top of you, like Hecarim and Akali, it's just kind of hard for Caitlyn to play, but Caitlyn is playing it perfectly.
Immaculate spacing and using the Milio shields to
For
get the
sure.
speed up.
Yeah, but there's a fight brewing bot lane around the Drake.
Great zoning tools.
And,
Hecarim's out.
yeah,
That's
Hecarim's
their
out.
smite
Hecarim can't even
gone.
steal. But he might be able to get back just because he's Hecarim, but still.
Fast.
Yep. Hits the Jhin W. Poppy is just gonna try to run someone down.
Great plays
They
being
just
made here.
want to
Poppy's gonna
get
try to
kills,
steal
man. But he doesn't miss. Flashes forward and gets the stun.
Oh,
There's gonna be some follow-up,
great
but Poppy just
balls.
solo kills with Maokai. It's Lilia. Hits a huge ultimate. Hits the Q1 to 3.
Wow.
Makes 3 of them asleep. Big fight from Sun Prairie. Akali is topside split pushing, but it's not gonna matter if Sun Prairie is just gonna run it down. Sun Prairie has Baron. There's 4 dead.
Wow,
for HAPA.
that is a Beautiful.
This is gonna be at least inhibitor at most the game for Sun Prairie.
You know what's wild is 24 people have died. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah.
22.
22. Oh my god. Jesus,
Yeah,
what's
what were you
happening?
saying?
20. Okay. Well, anyway, my point is, a lot more people died in the last series, and it took longer to end. I think
Yeah.
this is a great exhibition of how having a lot of knowledge on your champion in the matchups really make a difference.
There might be a
here.
defense.
This might not be an
Renekton
end.
does go down though. There's still 3 alive for Sun
Oh,
Prairie.
Jin does
Yeah,
get
Sun
caught
Prairie
out.
is just going to
Well
end.
played from
Well
both
played.
sides.
I really liked how Sun Prairie said, "We just won this fight. We have Baron buff. We're gonna end the game. We can end the game." They
Great macro
knew.
and great game knowledge.
They just knew. Our champions are stronger than yours. You have no champions alive. We will end the game, and they did. I feel like that was very well played from Sun Prairie. HAPA did put up a good fight though. Something else interesting to note is you could see the gold lead for a lot of that game. It was like less than 1,000 for a lot of it, and even at the end, it was only like 4,000 or 5,000.
And that's
Yeah,
how
4,000.
games like this, these slower paced games work. It's super even until it's very not.
Yeah.
And it just can go either way. It only takes one, really only takes one big fight to swap it.
For sure. And yeah, we can see Oriana did top damage. We are going to go to the transition, and we'll be back in a minute. We are here.
And now we're back.
Yeah. Alright. So this is game 2. Sun Prairie's up 1 game. It is best of 3. Sun Prairie vs. HAPA. And again, the first thing in Gangplank.
They don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with it, man. This
He's
guy is
such a
this
strong
guy's very
pick.
good at Gangplank. A Jin ban, really?
Yeah.
The Jin was kind of lackluster last game, I feel
But I
like.
think
Not
they're just trying
necessarily
to take him off
lackluster.
of his comfortable picks.
Not necessarily lackluster. I just feel like the Caitlyn matchup was really good. And they again
Yeah,
banned
going
Katarina. I think they're just banning champions they don't they don't want to deal with. Akali. But they are adjusting bans. I wonder if Poppy will be banned.
Sure. Well,
'Cause Poppy was-
They might just lock in somebody who doesn't care about Poppy and ban somebody else.
The only problem is like Poppy counters half the champions in the game.
That's true.
Half the champions have dashes. And again, Belveth, yeah. So it looks like HAPA is just banning champions they don't want to worry about. So
Let's see.
they did not ban Poppy. Very interesting. I'm curious as to why they didn't ban Poppy over Belveth. I feel like Poppy's more annoying.
But I guess Belveth just has a lot of early game skirmish power.
And the Volibear
Volibear's
again.
gone.
Yeah, so it's pretty similar bans.
We got the Amumu lock in. That's not
Amumu.
something I saw coming.
Yeah, Muma's been popular today. That's 2 of the games we've seen him.
Oriana again. Go for the Lily.
Oriana Lilia, yep.
Oh. Surely they give him his Aatrox this time, right?
Depends what they pick. Leona. Actually, Leona was one of the bans last game. Leona Samira.
What?
Again, another Samira.
What? There's no.
And Poppy is the lock-in. So I guess they just want a
That's gonna
similar
be
strategy
great
to the last game.
against Samira, Leona. Actually, gonna be pretty good against most of them, to be honest. I am curious who they're gonna lock in mid lane against this Oriana. Ban something interesting. Joe. Hui!
Hui.
Wow.
I haven't seen Hui in so
I was gonna say, I haven't
long.
seen anybody play Hui.
He's a very flexible champion. And the
Surely
Thresh.
it's the Aatrox. Or no. They've already got the Poppy.
Yeah, they've already got the Poppy. It could be Poppy
Nocturne is-
jungle.
Fair.
Oh yeah, Nocturne's been untouched today. He's one of the most common champions I've seen since I started streaming.
Sharpening my feathers.
And the Caitlyn lock-in. So this is literally like the exact same draft. set is going to be locked in, and Talia hovered. Yeah, Talia. So a very different draft from HAPA, but very similar from the side of Sun Prairie.
Set! Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! And Malphite.
Set versus Malphite.
This is
This is such a weird
to
draft.
Malphite into Set?
That's weird.
I
I think Set wins
I
that.
would not have done that. Set does true damage, dog.
Yeah, for lanes though, I feel like top lane is probably one for Set. Bot lane will be interesting. I feel like.
At least in the draft.
Yeah.
I understand your casting.
Apologies for that. We did have an audio issue. I think is it working now?
Yeah.
Yeah. The mic. Okay. Yeah. Yes, we did have an audio issue. But whose draft do you think you favor so far?
Definitely HAPA's.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Kappa's too. The Leona Samira bot lane with Amumu is gonna allow Samira to get ult very quickly. Yeah, I think Kappa's for sure. Something else that's interesting to note is it's actually, I'm pretty sure it's Malphite support. Might be Poppy support, I guess, but I don't know. Yeah, so far I think we favor HAPA's draft, but both drafts are very strong. And we'll be back after a spectator delay. Okay, yep, things are back. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, it is going to be a Malphite top, Poppy support. I guess that does make more sense than a, what was I gonna say?
Welcome to
A
Summer's
Poppy
Rift.
support. I mean, Poppy support is pretty good, but I don't know.
I've seen it get played a lot at MSI.
Yeah,
So it's definitely something.
it's something that's been popular. Actually, I remember with Worlds 2022 last year, or 2023, they had like a website where you could go and bet on certain things, like
Oh yeah, the pick'ems.
yeah, the pick'ems,
From-
and it
I
was
think it's free too. It's
there was one question where it's what champion is going to be played in the most roles, and for that I picked Poppy. I think
God.
Poppy.
free.
Yeah,
Happy or like.
I don't even remember who it was,
If it
but
wasn't in pro play, I'd say Pantheon.
Minions have spawned.
yeah, definitely Pantheon. I mean, Pantheon isn't really played at Worlds, but again, there's going to be no invades from either side.
I get the feeling this is gonna be another farm heavy game.
Yeah, for sure.
Not a whole lot of game progression, except for
Maybe
probably
bot lane.
Samira,
Yeah.
They can
But
get,
Caitlyn is very good in a Samira. Caitlin's good in any melee character, just because of her auto attack range.
You want to point out is Moo is not. He is clearing top control, but he's not going to go for 3 camps, so there's going to be a little bit of space for the Caitlyn and Poppy to
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Caitlyn. All in. Seems to be some pings going out. And no level 2. Level 2 comes out first for the side of Sun Prairie. Doesn't look like anything's gonna happen. Something else interesting to note is Caitlyn took cleanse instead of heal this game, which is very fair. They have a lot of CC with the Amumu and the Leona. And mid lane is very just even. It's 2 control mages versus each other. Amumu is pinging bot lane. I think he wants to come down. No, he's just gonna clear up towards the Raptors. bot lane. Big wave is being shoved under Samira's tower. This isn't really how Samira wants to be playing under tower. Samira wants to be going in, but she isn't quite level 3 yet. This is, yeah, again, a very slow game, at least so far.
But because the Caitlyn and Poppy are pushing, this does give Mumu easier opportunity to try and gank them. But with Poppy
Okay,
W
there's
is
Gank, possibly. Leona does go in onto the Caitlyn. Caitlyn forced to pop cleanse and flash.
Mumu going for the follow-up.
Nothing that they can really do. Leona flashes forward, hits the Q onto Caitlyn. Also forces Poppy to
There
flash.
stop it. Didn't quite get there in time to stop the play though. That is gonna be first blood over to Samira.
Top lane. That is trying to fight. Let's get a fully charged W on the Malphite.
On the W.
Something else I've noticed is we saw Malphite in one of the games of Case vs CHS, and he went AP. This Malphite has Grasp. He's gonna go like tank. He does have Dorn's Ring, but still, he's gonna go tanky-ish or more of like a hybrid build, which I feel like is better on Malphite.
Yeah.
Leona is pinging that the drag is up very soon.
I mean, if we're gonna have like not you can get Cryo for it.
Mm-hmm. Malphite seems to be doing good against the set. I feel like set's good in Malphite. Leona does miss the Hex Flash onto Caitlyn and misses the E.
Yikes.
That could have been a very good engage, but the Mumu is bot side. Caitlyn has no cleanse or flash.
You know, an interesting one for this Malphite.
Yeah, oh, fight during top lane.
Already.
Set gets the pull.
Whoever hits 6 here first is huge.
Yeah.
Both bolts are so huge.
I think Set's gonna hit 6 first. I think he had the level advantage. I don't remember though. Yeah, he does. Malphite is not very low though.
Ooh, good flick back.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of coconut worry. Malphite is very close to 6 though. As soon as Malphite hits 6, he could just engage. And Talia is doing a lot of damage to Oriana. It is a very poke heavy matchup, to be fair. So not much is probably going to happen from it. But yeah, another very slow game from what we can see so far. So yeah, drag is going to be taken by Sun Prairie. And Set is rotating down for Grubs, so it's just going to be a drag for Grubs. It's Infernal Dragon this time. As Talia gets the pullback. Does a lot of damage to Oriana. It doesn't seem like anyone really wants to fight right now.
No, it's a very scaly.
It's a very
boss.
slow game, yeah.
I do think that if anyone is going to try and be the aggressor here, it's going to be
Probably
the,
Samira.
Samira.
Or top lane.
It's kind of a hard option to engage into.
Yeah, Kaylin almost has cleanse back up, plus she can dodge. Yeah, it's very slow. It's very hard to talk over this game, honestly. Been at it for hours. Yeah, top lane, it's going to be a little bit of action. Set is going to try to engage. Fully charge up his W. Malphite waiting for the ult. Does hit the good W, but Malphite doesn't, yeah, Malphite doesn't want to re-engage. And more damage on the Ori. Oh, Ori does force the flash from the Talia because of the ult. Malphite's going to back, yeah. Set tries to cancel, but doesn't quite get it.
Something interesting you can do with Set, his pull,
Malphite just TP'd back. He didn't even regen fully. I think he just wants to fight.
Heal fully, but with set ease, sometimes what you can do is, because it's a rectangle, the longest part of it is the corner, and sometimes you can sneak.
And Malphite ult going in. Lilia is coming up too.
Set does have ult here.
Yeah, but Lilia has sleep on set. It'd be stupid to use it.
I think he
but
probably could have. No, not really.
Yeah, Lilia had sleep.
Kind of out of luck there.
Mhm.
Do you think kind of interesting here is
Ooh, invade maybe.
ooh,
Moo doesn't know.
I get caught out here. Does miss the Q.
Yeah,
Forced
he's
flash.
forced to flash.
Very good proactive jungle and mid there.
Caitlyn, good for your ult.
Has a big engage.
Caitlyn has no cleanse.
Does get the ult
Samira
off.
does ult, yeah. Doesn't even die to tower. Samira gets a double kill. That's gonna be rough.
Well, he's here again. Set does still have the ults. Can try and turn this.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
Decides
it.
not
So far, from what I've noticed, is I feel like every single lane for the side of Sun Prairie is winning other than bot. The Caitlyn pick is still good. She can still scale pretty well, but the Samira is pretty scary right now, especially with 3 kills. The first game being Case versus SHS, I think. Yeah, it was SHS. Case versus SHS. In the first game of that series, the Samira was the primary reason why Case managed to pull it back. Samira is a very strong champion in team fights. Top lane, we're gonna see maybe another Brawl wants to start. Set does have ultimate, but I don't think he's gonna try to fight. Orianna with the ult.
Big ult from Orianna.
Doesn't have the W. Talia does get this done.
Great.
Orianna flashes forward and balls, and
Does
yeah.
flash for it.
Mumu is here, might try to get the trade. Will hit the hook and the ult. That was beautiful.
Big.
Yeah, that was a very good hook. That was a 1-for-1 trade. Orianna did get the kill, which gives her the advantage mid. But still, Mumu does get a kill. He could probably get close to finishing Sunfire now, or at least no, he has all the components. He could probably finish it at this point.
Pretty helpful.
Yeah, it's a very good item, and Set does want to try to engage. He does have ult, so does Malphite.
Decides to hold the W.
Yeah, holds the grit. He's losing stacks though. If they're gonna brawl and Set misses the grit, Malphite kills him. Easy.
I think that this is where this matchup becomes kind of sketchy. That's why Set has the passive where the more missing health he has, the more health regen he gets. Because he needs to take some burst to be able to successfully turn it. In longer drawn out fights, his grit can kind of wear out. I think that's where Malphite can play into.
Yeah, grubs are gonna be taken. That's 6 grubs for HAPA. Looks like HAPA does have, or sorry, Sun Prairie does have vision control of the Drake, so they're probably gonna go for that. Get the drag for grubs, but the problem is now HAPA has 6 grubs. This is gonna be very good for the snowballing nature of their comp with Samira. Yeah, Samira is level 8, Caitlyn's level 7. Very big. And Orianna does, might get a solo kill. Yep, that's another solo kill for the Orianna. And Mumu is in the river. So is all of Sun Prairie. Yep, it looks like Sun Prairie will just get this drag. They have vision control. Very close game. HAPA does have the advantage though. Very different from what we saw from HAPA last game. Very different team comps from HAPA. This game as opposed to last game. Last game they had the Akali, now they have Talia. And now Set is looking to fight. And Talia does rotate in with the wall. Malphite forced to ult away, but Talia hits the pushback. Malphite does get out. Yep, that's good. What's also interesting to note, we finally don't have an ocean drag. It's Cloud.
Oh my god.
Finally. So
the other one that doesn't really
it's pretty good for their team, yeah. For both teams, honestly. But still, it's not Ocean Drag. I'm happy about that. It's kind of boring seeing the same playstyle, you know.
Dragging over and over again. I actually kind of like Ocean. Okay, what's your favorite? Obviously, Infernal is.
Probably Hextech is my favorite. So
I like Infernal Mountain.
Ocean Soul isn't bad. It's just like kind of boring. So it misses the grit.
Doesn't quite get the W out. Ooh. Good wish on Ward there.
Lilia is topside. Very interesting place to gank from. It looks like Lilia just wanted to back. Yeah. I'm surprised we're not seeing as much action bot. I mean, Samira does have 3 kills, but still.
I think she's. They're kind of at the point where they don't want to throw their lead.
Yeah.
I say as Leona attempts to
go in, yeah. It would have been a decent engage, but Caitlyn did have.
Out of range.
Caitlyn did have a what's that called? Cleanse. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, bot lane isn't actually going that bad for Sun Prairie. They are losing. They're down in CS, but Caitlyn is still a very strong champ into Samira. So Samira does have a hard time getting on top of her. Ooh, another solo kill for the Orianna. Orianna has a full Seraph 15 minutes into the game. That's really rough for the Talia.
There's the Poppy support value.
Poppy support value. She is very low though. Lilia is coming down. Is the ult on both? Poppy's gonna ult the Leona away. They're just gonna try to focus on the Samira. Samira goes back in. Gets a lot of damage out. Samira, or the Caitlyn ult doesn't even land. That was huge from the Samira. Orianna flashes forward. Leona does.
So much CC from
Lock
Leona, though.
down, and Orianna doesn't die. That was a very good play from Orianna. I really like that.
Wow. Might be able to catch her out here.
Yeah. So Leah does get a shutdown onto Ori. I don't think anything will happen to the Caitlyn, but still. Very good trading from both sides. I did really like that. How Orianna came back, got the double kill, but then Amumu came in and killed the Orianna. It's just like very good trading patterns. I really think this game can go both ways. HAPA does have the gold advantage right now, about 2k. And there's gonna be a brawl in the bot river. Mumu is alone. There's 4 from Sun Prairie. Mumu does die. While that happens though, Set does get the Rift Herald up top. And Malphite looks like he might. No, he's just gonna back up. He did almost get the tier 1 top, which is pretty good.
Pretty helpful for him. I think he's playing this matchup very well, despite it being a little harder for him.
And yeah, it looks like the tower is just gonna fall. Or maybe not.
Okay, he's just going for the tower here.
Yeah. A lot of damage. Oh, there's a little bit of lag. Yeah. And Malphite just ults out. Set can't really catch him. That's a very good play from Malphite as Leona, or sorry, Orianna will get caught.
Zera's pops. Might be just enough for alive.
Samira, they're in trouble.
Wow.
Lilia gets the Q through the wall. It's a double kill.
Value, but
Does get traded. The Poppy's there. Oh, so is the Leah. Leah will find the Orianna. Caitlyn and Poppy are still mid.
Big fight. 2 for 2.
Yeah. It could still be more. Doesn't look like Caitlyn really wants to fight any of them.
Yeah, value from that Seraph. Huge.
It looks like, yeah, Drag is out. So both teams really want that. It's very good if Sun Prairie gets it, because then they're just on soul point already, even though they're already behind.
The
Yeah.
advantage to early Drake stand.
Maybe TPing from the Alpha. Leona falling very low. Leona does die. Mumu does engage and gets a trade onto the Poppy. Samira is going to go in. Does a lot of damage, but dies. Samira does go down. Set is very low. Set does go down as well. And Talia likely to fall as well. And that's an ace. 5 for 1 plus soul point for Sun Prairie. Very, very well played for Sun Prairie. I really like how they've taken this game back into their control. At one point, I think there was like a 4K gold lead, which isn't the end of the world, but still, they were down, they knew their strengths, and they've come back. This game can obviously go both ways still, but it's still very impressive that they're still in this game.
I think that kind of is the power of being able to
Successfully execute on.
Something else interesting is
Oh yeah, the new boots.
yeah, the new boots, Poppy built. Very interesting boots. They're like they remind me of boots that would be in like arenas or something.
Yeah.
It's still cool. And tier 1 bot lane is gonna be taken by the Caitlyn. Excuse me. Yep. It's still a pretty slow game, honestly. There's just been a few team fights as Oriana does find the Amumu. And he's just gonna get collapsed on. Poppy and Alpha is waiting for him.
Oh, yikes.
Talia is there, but there's nothing he can really do. Amumu pops ult just to try to get out. Just falls to the Oriana. Or sorry, the Malphite.
Right as Baron's spawning too.
Yeah.
That
It
does
looks like they
take
want to go
two.
Baron. The HAPA is pushing towers. Set gonna use the Rift Herald to hit this tier 2. Bot lane. So it looks like there's gonna be a fight. Around bot side. Oriana puts the ball down. Does not have ult. Actually does have ult. And we'll just get focused on by Samir before she can even ult. A little bit of damage trying to go up into Caitlyn. It's falling, making Set and
W.
Leona very low.
Does get
Set
off.
W does get off, but doesn't hit. Lilia does hit the ult onto 2. That's very big. Leona is dead now. And so is Samira. Caitlyn is gonna ult the
Caitlyn ult
Set.
does connect.
Yeah. Set very low now. Could just fall. Yeah, there's just a big fight from Sun Prairie.
Rough spot.
This could
Big
very much go
settle.
both
Gets
ways.
on top of them.
Yeah, very big settle. That actually sways the fight.
Very well played.
Yeah. Well played from both sides for sure. Tier 1 mid will fall. Something else interesting to note is Sun Prairie did get all 6 of the grubs. They're down, or sorry, half of that all 6 of the grubs. Grubs? The grubs. They are down 3 dragons, but still. We're not gonna catch the Amumu. It's not gonna be any further chasing. Samira is there. Lilia is pinging that the dragon is gonna be up. I think they really realize that this dragon is gonna be their win condition. They can get the soul early, like this next dragon. It could be game over basically. They could just stomp very easily. But something else is Baron is up.
Yeah, I think they might try and
Not a 20-minute Baron this time. And
Yeah.
they're looking at it. They're trying to de-ward it.
Case would not.
They have vision on
Like,
Leona.
what Sun Prairie could do is just start up the Drake and force Appleton to
Ooh,
use.
ult onto Samira from the Malphite.
Yikes.
Samira does try to go back in.
Really
Nothing can really
needed to.
happen. Malphite is dropping very low though. It is gonna go down eventually. Set does ult.
Big settle.
Big settle, and
That's
Leona
another
is
offense.
very low. So is Oriana, but Oriana does so much damage to Seraph's
It's a
pops.
Seraph's pop.
Yeah. They're looking like a 3 for 3 right now. Health advantage is for the sorry. The side of Sun Prairie. Yeah, there's gonna be a fight around Dragon. Set ult is not up, Emu ult is.
Waiting for Lily ult.
There's a death bush. I'm gonna try to bait. Oh, they get spotted from the vision plant. I mean, we might try to engage with Fiona. It's just a matter of who makes their move first. They don't. Sun Prairie doesn't know that there's vision. Could be very bad.
Ooh, big engage from Liana.
Yeah,
Fiona.
very big engage. Fiona does go down, and there is a stopwatch
Stopwatch comes out, but there's not a whole lot he can do but stop and watch.
as he just dies. Kaylin is in the back, so is Malphite. And they make anything happen but the
beautiful flick
pushback. And Malphite can't really contest this dragon.
He's
Gonna take away the soul.
Soul point denied here.
Yeah.
Very big for HAPA. Might get a fight for Baron too. So far this game is going dead even. I'm curious to see how teams are gonna try and go about this.
Apologies. Yeah, they're gonna try to fight around Baron right now.
It's like Sun Prairie's got control themselves on defense here. See if they can get a couple of picks.
Leona
ult out is big. They still do have to worry about set ult and its Leo ult splitting them up.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna try to find a pick.
Samira, though, is
Oh,
big.
but Poppy gets hooked onto. Tries to fall back.
Goes straight in, but
Samira flashes
Samira ult's
forward.
huge.
Gets the Caitlyn as well. The Talia does die. And Lilia, big Lilia ult. It's gonna hit multiple. Samira with the triple kill.
Looking grim for Sun Prairie.
Yeah, even
HAPA
though
have
it's
turned
even.
it. Not sure they can get this Oriana though.
Yeah.
3 for 4 is gonna be great. Big ult here, putting HAPA at a decent advantage.
That does almost
put
fall,
W,
but
but
it's...
it's still
Oh,
gonna
he
die.
does fall. Oriana ball does get him. Actually, a pretty worth fight for both teams. It's fairly even.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I think that it's kind of funny there. Nobody actually got the Baron. It's
Yeah.
still up.
It's still up. I mean, they just decided to fight mid instead, which I guess worked out. Leona's just gonna go clear vision around the Baron pit. Doesn't even look like they're that interested in Baron. Set is picking the Soul, which is gonna be up in 2 minutes. It is still Soul point from Sun Prairie. They did prioritize the dragons early. As Talia might be getting caught.
Yikes.
Malphite does ult onto
Great flash
Talia.
over the wall.
Is
Probably
forced
still
to
gonna
flash
get
over the
caught.
wall. Yeah, is still gonna get caught by the Lilia. The Lilia is just too damn fast.
Such a fast champion. He might just be looking on a Baron now. With that pick, they're feeling motion.
Samira is
Samira
forced
gets
to
the hood ball
cleanse.
onto the Lily ult.
Yeah, does have to
Cleanses it,
cleanse.
rather.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like either one of the ADCs go QSS.
Yeah, that would be very strong.
Yeah,
Especially with both of them running cleanse already.
yeah.
Be nice to be able to double cleanse. I think even going Edge of Night would be strong
Wouldn't
here.
be bad. Yeah, but we'll see. Sun Prairie is gonna take the Baron. There's not gonna be much congestion.
and I think
Amumu
this
doesn't
will-
really know.
Let them hopefully get at least an inhib or something. Looks like they're gonna back.
They're just gonna back immediately.
Try and march down these lanes.
I think they all have enough for like an item. Caitlyn does go anti-heal, so instead of opting for the Lord Dom, she's gonna go with the Mortal Reminder, which is a very strong item still.
Definitely
But
trying to stop Samira from being able to.
Lord Doms, I
heal
feel
like
like is a
crazy.
stronger item.
Got some grouping mid to try and secure their Dragon Soul for.
Yeah, and it looks, they're just gonna try to secure the Dragon Soul instead of pushing the Baron.
Not a whole lot of angles.
Yeah, it doesn't. HAPA isn't really interested in contesting. They're gonna go for the tier 2, and that is Soul.
They do trade it for their mid tier 2.
I do find very interesting. Honestly, because there is Baron buff, so HAPA probably looked at it and was like, okay, they're gonna get slow regardless, it's a risky fight to take. We should push out lane so their Baron buff gets less use.
That's
But
very smart.
it still seems like the Baron buff is gonna help them push lanes quickly. Sun Prairie is just walking it down mid right now.
Four mid.
Yeah. Oriana's making sure that the sidelines get naturally pushed in. Even if you aren't there, Baron minions will out damage normal minions. So there will still be some sort of push that HAPA does need to worry about. They're gonna look for some sort of engage here.
They're trying to get in here, but
Yeah.
so much wave clear from half the side. It's very
A
difficult.
little difficult. Yeah, again, it's important to mention this is another extremely close game. It could go both ways. The gold lead is not even 500. It's about 500 gold. It's not even 1,000. But is able to ult. And Leona flashed forward, but cleanse from Caitlyn. Zet dives in, tries to kill the Caitlyn immediately. Zet has full stacks of his W. Is gonna flash, but Samira does go down. That's the main part of their team fights. Oriana Seraph does get popped. Is gonna ult away. Try to ult the Amumu to get away. Is gonna go down, but it looks like
He does so much damage.
yeah,
He's so hard to
Amumu.
kill.
He's actually doing a lot. Talia is still alive. Looks like she probably will fall too. Oh, but no!
No.
Oh my God! From
Barely
HAPA, that was a
catches up.
great fight. Very well played from HAPA.
Extends their gold lead to still only at 1,600.
Yeah. But now, Sun Prairie does not have Baron buff, so that's gonna TP bot.
They're gonna try and keep on the push duty. Try and
Yeah.
get some value while they still got some death
For sure.
time.
There's no way to be able to take a tower, but it's still
Just
aggression.
denying some convenience in forcing the hand of passive.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, a lot closer to the moon.
Yeah.
Like the set pick, even though it's not exactly something you see very often. It's a very strong team fighter and split
Yeah, for
pusher.
sure.
This Elder spawn, it's not for a minute, right?
I'm not sure. It's not showing. But Elder is going to be a big objective for both teams.
I think if either team can win a team fight and get Elder,
Yeah, I think the game's over.
definitely can.
This is a very long game so far, though.
Yeah.
I think this is the longest game so far. Oriana is level 18, pretty much full build. Has Seekers on guard now.
I am liking these compositions from these teams, though.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that both teams have a very equal shot at winning this, especially with having Cloud's full and all benefits from the Drake. I do think
Yeah.
that slight advantage in terms of being able to move around the map faster.
Yeah,
and
for
being
sure.
able to more conveniently split push and such. But I do think that I like HAPA's team fight.
I don't know. I think just because of the Samira, I would agree. But having a good Lily ult or Malphite ult, or even Poppy ult, is just...
That's true.
Or Oriana. They have a lot of really good team fighting ults for Sun Prairie, so hitting just one could turn a team fight completely on its head.
I just think the Amumu ults with the engage is very strong.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we are back again for audio bugs. It happens. It happens all.
In a minute.
Yeah, it happens all the time, man. I'm very sorry for any inconvenience it could cause, but it happens. So we're gonna see Baron is spawning now. It's up. Both teams are pinging it. Elder is also spawning in 1 minute. So it's gonna be a matter of which objective is more important. I think Sun Prairie really want to fight for the Baron. And they honestly might just be able to take it here.
This is really good. They can take this.
Yeah,
get
they
Pride,
have a
take,
very quick Baron take.
a lot of opportunities for
Yeah,
steal here.
they're gonna get Baron. Talia is topside, so at least a couple of them have to back. But they're all just gonna back and reset for Elder. Ooh, those could be
But Hap is
bad.
already there.
Team's turret has been
Yeah,
Very sketchy fight.
Poppy's coming down. We have good Poppy ult.
Counter just melts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, Poppy could ult them all away. Yeah, not quite.
This is not a fight
Yeah,
you want to take
there's
as Sun Prairie.
big Elder take. That is very rough. Baron for Elder though.
I
Both
think
teams.
that if you can take some towers, that's good. It's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah,
fighting against.
especially with the Samira who already has Collector. Elder is just insane, man. I love how Riot saw how good Elder buff is and decided to give it to a champion.
Yeah.
Smolder,
He's a
man.
dragon, just give it to him.
Yeah. Smolder is an insane champion. I'm surprised we haven't seen him today.
Well, he's kind of.
He's not that great with the item changes. Essence Reaver is
But
pretty
I think
bad
more
now.
importantly, he's
Yeah.
He's just a super scaly thing, super scaly champion. We haven't really seen that. I think that if somebody was going to go for a scaling champion, I'd want to see
I want to see a Zeri.
full commitment. Yeah, and also a Zeri would be much more fun.
I love Zeri.
I think that if you're going to go for a scaling comp, you either pick Zeri or Smolder, and then you need
Or
Then
even
you
like
need
a Phileos Jinx.
yeah, but then you need like a full commitment to it. You can't go half in. So
Yeah.
you need like an A soul mid lane or like a Corki or something. Then you
Sure.
need the super scaler like Nasus top lane, and then your win condition is just
Late game.
late game. You're just dragging the game out, trying to get as many stacks as possible.
The issue I'm seeing right now, or like something very interesting, is the way Sun Prairie are playing. They have Baron buff, but they're cornered in their base.
Yeah, and that's kind of the bummer when you trade objectives like that. Kind of nobody really wins.
Yeah, not at all.
Kind of just delays the game. We're already at 40 minutes. We're at almost double some of the earlier
Yeah,
games.
some of them only lasted 20. Some of the quickest games I've seen have been, like, I think it was, I don't remember, I know it was Elkhorn, I don't remember who
Oh,
it was.
Elkhorn
was
and
against.
Case?
No. It was before that. Elkhorn had like a 16-minute game. And that was just crazy.
I'm curious to see how Sun Prairie continues with trying to progress this game and try and get ahead.
Yeah, this is a very weird spot to be in.
Do you think is going to be kind of the breaking point once everybody kind of tips over into full build territory? Any of the prior advantages we've seen no longer mean anything, and the only thing that matters is who has
Yeah.
Elder Drake or Baron.
Or even just who plays it better.
Even who plays it better.
Yeah.
And then I think neither team really wants to drag it out that long.
Yeah, Sun Prairie is starting to gain back their control on their side of the map. I think you can check if people have Elder still. I don't know.
Elder has worn off.
Yeah, Elder has worn off. So, still, okay, there's also no Baron. But it's just even right now. Pretty much is about who gets the jump in the fight.
Do you think that this Abyssal Poppy is kind of an interesting pick?
Yeah, I haven't built Abyssal and Poppy either. It's a little strange. They're gonna go anti-heal. They have a lot of anti-heal. Caitlyn did go Mortal Reminder before the Rapid Fire Cannon.
What I do think is good itemization from this Poppy is definitely the Knight's Vow and the Locket. I think that's going to be very helpful for trying to keep this Caitlyn alive and stop her from getting blown up.
Yeah, for sure. There's been like no fighting recently.
It's very quiet. Right
Yeah.
now. If you look at the timeline in the middle of your screen, you can see that Baron and Elder were taken in very closely, and then nobody fought. Feels like both teams are just trying to outscale the other, and it's kind of a difficult spot to be in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Baron and Elder are spawning very soon. I think this next Elder fight is going to be a turning point in the game.
Surely it turns here, right?
Yeah. This game has been dragging for a very long time.
Drag through the mud.
I am so curious on who wins. It's been so back and forth. Both teams are very good.
These are very close teams. They're just
Yeah.
trucking. Who won before? Sun Prairie?
Sun Prairie did, yes.
See how it goes. Currently, this fights earlier brought this to a grinding halt. Usually, it's the opposite. Usually, you have a team fight. There's vision on Sun Prairie already. They're trying to deny them from even getting in the pit. Forge ahead, regardless.
Saras is popped. Don't worry.
Already. Backing already.
No, this fight's gonna be.
Hopefully.
Ooh. Gonna be a hard one.
This is very difficult to engage on.
Yeah, both teams. Very the advantages. Good ball placement for Mori.
Their full team's here. They're gonna strike. The time is now. Leo's gonna flash in from the poppy.
Set has full grit. It's gonna hit a big W. It's gonna force Ori to pop Zanya's, but Caitlyn does kill the set. Samira falls.
Wow.
Most of HAPA is falling. All of HAPA falls other than the Talia, who
That is
barely lives.
Elder.
And that is Elder, and probably Baron, and probably the game. Or it could just be the game.
I was gonna say they might.
Yeah, they might just end. I would just go for it
end here. You
at this
might as
point.
well.
There's long respawn timers.
Some timers is like a minute.
Yeah,
How are you gonna be able to stop that? I think
it could be a little greedy. I feel like going Baron would be the safer play.
I
Could
think
still
the time
happen.
for safe plays is massive.
Yeah.
43 minutes in. Malphite's huge. Just take the tower. Leo's left.
Yeah, Malphite's gonna do so much damage. Immediately just ulting. Oh my god.
That is a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
with Collector, and then bam,
Wow,
dead.
Runs in.
Elder buff is so good. And yep,
Well
GG
played
is
both
called.
time.
Very good
44
game.
minutes later.
And Sun Prairie, again, they find their advantage. They find when to strike.
Big fight.
And they played it so perfectly. Very well played from both teams, though. The next stream coming up will be the third place stream, I think. Yeah, the third place stream. It's going to be Case versus HAPA. Shoot. I accidentally clicked on the wrong source. My bad. Here. This is the damage charts we have. Talia did have top damage lobby. Talia played that very well.
Mages.
Yeah, it was a hard game, but she still played it perfectly. Lilia did a lot of damage, Oriana did a lot of damage, but at the end of the day, they played it extremely well. So well played from both teams, and we will be back in a little bit for the next series.